Jaden, I just want to stop by and let you know the deadline for making trades is approaching. Thank you, Dave. Guys, today, we've got some moves to make. As the Chicago Bulls give us a call, okay, let's see what they've got here. A little bit of an impromptu change. Oh, no, sir. Holding on to my man, Jared. Now, you guys saw in the last episode, we did a major trade, trading away my man, Rajon Rondo. After a season and a half, we finally let go. Now, also in the last season, what we talked about in the last episode, I should say, is the offseason. Right here. James Young, he wants out. This is the second or third time I got this press interview. He wants out. Who's the reason to blame? I don't know. I don't want to blame the others, but you know what? It looks like he's got to go. Decline the call. It's time to get stuff done. Now, there are two things that we need to do. Number one, as they said before, the trade deadline is approaching. So two things that we got to do, two people we got to move. Marcus Thornton. We want to create as much space as possible in the salary cap for the offseason, and Marcus Thornton, 3 years, $14.14 million. Is that really worth it? What kind of impact is he bringing us? Is he doing anything game-changing? No. Is he a decent role player? Not even. He is holding us back. Now look at this. We have a ridiculous amount of picks over the next few years. Are picks great? Yes, sir, but do we need so many? Do we really need that many rookies, or could we use a veteran player or an up-and-coming player to trade away one of those picks? Now let me show you some things I'm looking at. Number one, Zach LaVine, point guard, 20 years old. I'm a huge fan of him. Next year or the year after, I feel like he might be over an 80 overall, but we don't need another point guard. So another player I was seriously considering is right here, Terrence Ross. Guys, I really want to pull the trigger on this, I'm not going to lie. And I saw 25 years old, 80 overall. We got a first round pick in return, 3 stars, amazing shooter, can attack the basket. But look at that salary. 4 years, almost $29 million. If we do that, that's going to hurt our chances at any big name in the offseason. Is he a game changer like that? I don't think so. But check this out. The best of both worlds. An amazing small forward, but cheap as well. Giannis Antetokounmpo, already a 78. So unbelievably athletic and cheap. $1.95 million, 1 year deal, so you know what, if we don't like him, if we have to let him go to save some cap space at the end of the year, we can do that. But lost, what about Jared Bayless? He's also on a 1 year deal. We could use him off the bench, or I might package him up in the next deal I will be doing in a second. Wait, the Brooklyn first round pick? Brooklyn right now, they're worth a lot with that value, 3 stars. But who knows where they will be in 2-3 years. Are they still going to be a terrible team? They might rebuild. That might be worth 1 star. And that's so far away. I'm looking to rebuild right now. Get rid of the contract, get some youth, get some potential, get some defense. Our biggest hole in our squad, defense, with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Honestly, I think it's a win-win. So my man Giannis, I love to say your name as we play the Bucks next. Welcome to the Boston Celtics. Now also in the beginning of the video, you guys saw that my man James Young was unhappy. I actually do like him. I'm a big fan of his talent. He's youthful. I feel like he's got a ton of potential, but he's not happy. So we have 2 options. Number one, we give him a bigger role, but where's his role? He's going to be behind Giannis, and behind Jimmy Butler, there's not much space for him. So what I'm thinking is maybe package him up with Jared Bayless. Jared Bayless is worth 2 stars. He's got some trade value. Package them up together, and let's see what we can get out of this. We're doing this live, and I want to see, can we get a stud? I don't know if I want to give up another first round pick, but we'll see if the opportunity comes along. Now this right here looks nice. Trevor Ariza, 30 years old, first round pick from the Rockets. Let's continue. Let's keep going through. Let's take a look at all of our options. Anything else interesting? So far, that is the first one that does intrigue me. Trey Burke, love that man. First round pick, no sir. Brandon Knight, don't need another point guard. Do not need another point guard. And after scrolling through all of it, guys, there's 2 things to go after. Larry Sanders, Andrew Bynum, he's got another big contract. I love Larry Sanders, but $11 million a year, no sir. Gives me the choice of this one. We just traded for Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's a younger guy, he's got a lot of potential. But Trevor Ariza, a little bit older, yeah, okay. A little bit expensive, but we are giving up 3 players. So if you add them all up, we're not giving up that much. And the first round pick on top. He's a great shooter. He wasn't always a great shooter. When he was with the Lakers earlier on, not the best shooter out there. But once he came to the Rockets, Worked on it. Now he's a deadly three-point shooter, deadly three-point threat, amazing defender, and the first-round pick. Why not? So James Young, I'm not going to lie, guys. I really don't want to keep him. I really did. I liked him even when we first got him. I was a big fan of him. But I don't know. If he doesn't like us right now, if he doesn't want to stay with us, in the offseason he'll just leave. So Trevor Ariza, you too. Welcome to the Boston Celtics. Now you guys know after watching my series for quite a while, I'm not the type of person who likes to do too many trades. I don't feel like we need to blow up the team unless it's a disaster. So I was trying my hardest to keep the core of the team for the first season. But now in the second season, Rondo got older, some other players got older. I wanted to bring the youth and energy to the starting five. Well, wait, don't you need veterans in the starting five? Think of the Thunder. They started off weak with their starting lineup. Russell Westbrook, he's too young. Kevin Durant, he's too young. James Harden, he's too young. And all together, and Serge Ibaka too, all together they built a team and built a foundation. This is what we want here. Aldridge is injured. We gotta keep him in. We cannot really afford to put him off the bench. Gonna put him as the center. Jimmy Butler, I want to start you, but you know what? You are our boost off the bench. Klay Thompson, I am so glad we pulled that trigger in the offseason. Didn't trade for him. We signed him. Took a lot of money. So worth it. Leading scorer on the squad. I don't know. If you take a look at the team, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 episodes ago, before the offseason, and then take a look at the new and revamped squad. Keeping that core of Jared Sullinger, my man Eddie Sharp, the rookie, keeping my man Nerlens Noel, who right now is still injured. I'm waiting for him to come back in a few weeks. Marcus Smart stepping up as a starter, and then the new additions, the new scores. I'm loving it. I think this is a team that can lead us to the playoffs. And you know, obviously I'm not playing every single game in the regular season, but when it comes to the playoffs, I'm playing most of those games. So that's why I need to get there and then leave the rest to me. Right now, look at the standings. It's a lot easier in the East. I am thankful we are on the Eastern Conference. It is so much easier to make playoffs, but it's not easy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The Miami Heat are 26 and 26. We are 3 spots under, but we are not that much under. We have time. We have the whole second half of the season coming up. All-Star Weekend coming up. This is our chance to get everybody healthy, to get everybody good to go, and then finish off strong. So guys, we made the moves we had to make. We made some bold decisions, and hopefully, you know, I'm not always going for the home run. I'm not always trying to sign LeBron James, trying to trade for LeBron James, trade for Kevin Durant. I'm going for the smart moves that will make the difference. Trying to be the Sam Presti of NBA 2K15 MyGM mode. I appreciate the support. I love you all, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.